Hello and welcome back. So today we're talking about the KickBaller. Now, in order to get the KickBaller, you have to do the Outbounders quest line to get them off-world. I'm not going to go all into it, but eventually you'll come to this area and you fight Sludge Maw. Now, Sludge Maw is one of the more annoying enemies in the entire game. I've farmed almost all the bosses at this point, and he is the worst one. So, a quick tip in order to kill him a little bit easier, whenever he's up, get near him to where he'll start meleeing, but if you can stay right outside of the range of his hit, he'll stay above ground, just smacking at thin air, and you're free to just stand in his face and shoot him in the face. Now, he drops a few different legendaries, but today we're talking about the KickBaller. Now, the KickBaller can come in any element, being that it's a Milo 1. You can also get the Jacob's License accessory on it, which is an interesting thing to pair with this. Now, how the KickBaller works is it'll fire a projectile over your crosshair, so you kind of have to aim down, similar to the lead balloon, but whenever it hits a surface or an enemy, it'll just bounce in a direction. And every time it lands and bounces, it'll cause a big AoE explosion in that spot, making this thing one of the better guns for clearing out hordes. Now, you do have to be kind of careful because the AoEs can hurt you. I found out quite the hard way. Now, its perk is Force Bunt. I'm guessing that has something to do with the way the projectile comes out of the gun. It doesn't come out straight. Like I said, it bounces up. And being that it's a Milo 1, it has a pretty damn good elemental damage on top of chance. And I highly recommend getting that Jacob's License accessory. You won't always be getting crits because it's kind of hard to hit crits. Unless you have like the specializations that help you get better crits. But this thing is kind of mean. It's really interesting. Now, the one thing I will say is I don't know if it's all that worth going for, because Sludge Maw is just a terrible boss, and I farmed him for so long, I never want to see his ass again. So if you enjoyed, then like and subscribe. If you didn't, then don't. Either way it goes, have yourself a very fine day.